Hello, this is your Game Master Kadash Seraph. Before we get started this evening, this is your content warning. This game is expected to take a grimdark tone, so please be aware of topics of graphic violence, depression, and psychological abuse. The story that you are about to listen to is not meant for younger audiences, and I do advise caution. If you are looking for something with a lighter tone, I would recommend checking out a podcast without danger, done by some very good friends of mine. A link to them will be in the video description below, along with any notes for tonight's episode. Thank you for your time, and please enjoy this episode of Code Lyoko, Sectors and Spectors. Back with the post-combat carnage, Wingless investigating one of the damaged robots, picking up a cylindrical device with a spoon of metal on one side and a pin on the other. She seems to recognize this, and you see her stare at it for a moment. Her eyes glowing a deep pink slash purple. Jin, you're the only one that seems to recognize that color on her eyes. And she looks down the tunnel, and you guys can hear the clanking of more mechanical feet. And in a moment,
Let's go.
in a moment of either brilliance or cowardice, she yanks the pin on this grenade and chucks it down. Excuse me. She chucks it down this cave, blasting the inside of the cave apart and causing a collapse further inside.
Oh,
And
that
and
was cool.
yeah, with that, um,
Hmm.
uh, Mirren, go ahead and roll me that perception check.
Alrighty. Well,
You're able to spot a hunk of metal, just a glance of it, flip down the edge of the little waterfall. As it floats, it bumps into your leg. It's a very square-ish plate, and on it you see a triangular symbol. Um, Basically an inverted triangle with lines coming in at each of the flats of it. I'll give you a visual representation later. I
Is it the symbol?
It is a symbol. It is not the Xana symbol that everyone would be familiar with by now. This is a
It's
in,
not the symbol.
It is not the symbol. It is an inverted triangle with um lines coming down from each of the flats impacting the center, and the center has a hexagon in the center of it. I'll give you guys a visual representation at the next session when I actually draw this symbol on a character. But Mirren, I need a sandy check at disadvantage.
alright, sanity disadvantage. Coming right up.
So roll twice, basically.
Yeah. You can right click it and then click disadvantage, and it should roll for you.
Uh, 13.
13. That is very good for me to know. It is the armor of these guys. So if you want to take it and investigate it and see what it's made out of later, you can. You can just kind of toss it in your back pocket.
Uh, I'll open up my. I'll step out of the river here. um, does it fit in that thermos soda can that
Nope.
I got?
No.
Okay.
Mirren,
In my back-
you've seen my VR chat character before. It is similar to the shoulder plate I have on the one side.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The big one. Yeah. But you could kind of hook it to your belt, or stuff it on the inside of your jacket, and it would be pretty well secured. You'd
Don't
be
we
able to.
have an inventory?
You do. If you wish to learn how that could be used, you could speak to Wingless.
Sure. Here, I'll
Either
just kind of.
way, we're currently trying to get up and above, so I feel like we're sort of rushing. So
Well, it's kind of funny you mentioned that. Um, if you guys want to go ahead and continue up the mountain, you guys can go ahead and give me your next athletics check as you climb these stair steps. I'm only going to ask for one athletics check. I'm not going to make you do one for each of the steps.
Oh dear.
What was
Oh
my...
dear.
Well, I can help you up with my whip again if you want.
Well, you're going to have to. Yeah. So
I
Mirren made it up.
should I roll to fly or just roll to climb?
That is your choice. Damn, Axel.
If I fail, can I? If I fail, can I just have my wings save me?
No.
Oh,
Axel,
I will.
Parkour.
If I fail to climb, I mean.
Yeah, no.
Okay. What do I roll for the flight again?
For the flight, I need a, dexterity saving throw. And I'm going to warn you, with each time you use this, it gets worse, because the higher you go up this mountain, the stronger the winds are.
Then maybe it would be a good idea just to roll athletics.
Yeah, the wind currently blowing past you guys through this valley is about 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, athletics.
Okay.
I regret nothing.
Dude, absolutely no problem climbing that. Nadia, I'm going to get to you in just a second. I want to acknowledge Axel's nat 20 and explain how that happens. Axel,
he's deadlifting a heavy gun too. Just
so what he does in a feat of either bravery, stupidity, pure unbridled confidence, he kind of tosses his chain gun up over his shoulders, and he kind of like wraps his arms around it like a big boombox, and he's just shoving his feet into the stone exploding on impact on his steel-toed boot. And he goes straight up it like a mountain goat, just impacting his feet with each kick. Nadia, as you slip and fall with that 4, I need you to roll me a 1d4 bludgeoning damage for your roll back down the hill.
1d4.
Oh.
I mean, it's worth a try. Oof.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So my character just is shaking and just realizing what she's done, and she's just climbing up, going, yep, I want this frickin'... shit, and falls just down.
Can I try and help her up?
you just gotta look over the edge. Hey, you need help?
Sick. I wouldn't rely on that.
You know what? With Axel's nat 20, I'm gonna give this to him, Nadia, with your permission. As you are falling and he sees you coming down towards him, he kind of shifts his gun a little bit and it locks onto his back. And Axel, I need you to make me a strength check, just a basic strength check.
Where is that? Here it is.
Does anyone want to throw him an inspiration?
Yeah, sure.
Seeing
I have
that
a
I'm
few
the one that got him in
stockpiled.
this mess, I'll throw him an inspiration. I've got plenty of them.
Okay. Axel, roll a d6. You're so close. And I want this to be cool.
Regular roll.
Hang on. Yeah. So if you just click, there's a d20 below the little clock thing. Oh, you don't have it. It's below the little ruler. If you click that and then you click a d6, it'll roll it on roll 20. Okay. That is more than enough to do this. So as you're going up, you see Nadia You see, Lily. I'm working on it. I'm doing better, but I'm working on it. You see her hand shaking, and she misgrips something, and she begins to fall down, and you're just like, oh shit. You smack your gun, it locks into place, and you just hold out your arms, and you just catch her, and continue walking up, in just a, yeah, I am just this awesome kind of moment. And with that, Nadia, Axel brings you up to, let me get my revealing tool out. I gotta do this in a couple sections because it's a bit of a thing. There we go.
I don't know if I want to see your revealing tool.
What? You dork. Get over
there's
to
some dude up here.
1 second. Wingless also needs to. Never mind. She doesn't have a problem. Issue? What issue? I don't know what you're talking
Nice.
about. Yeah. Do I accidentally have Wingless open on 2 tabs? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you all make it to the top of this area. Question: does everyone see the robot, sitting in a Indian pose?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This man, appears to be, if any of you are in the D&D club at your school, you would recognize this as a Warforged. It definitely, it doesn't resemble the droids that you're fighting. It looks humanoid. And he's sitting
So
there.
these aren't the droids we're looking for.
These are not the droids you were looking for. And, give me just a second. I need to speak to my roommate.
I'm also a Warforged as well, so I immediately take interest in this figure.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys. He kind of turns over and looks at you, and he's just like, hello, I am Salvage.
I'm just letting you know as a spark note, I'm also a Warforged.
You look humanoid. I thought that we determined that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I thought that you chose to look human and you were just taking the stats of a Warforged.
Well, I mean, I am, like, I'm humanoid, like, I look human enough, but, like, I still kind of have, like, cybernetics a little bit, like...
Yeah, you have cybernetics. This guy is a straight-up metal man.
He's an Adam Smasher.
Yeah, like...
Adam Smasher.
Whole ass, this is a Warforged. You are just you are cosplaying as one. You look like you belong in Detroit Become Human.
You look like you belong in Comic-Con.
You know this guy, Zarya?
And let's get going. So what is this?
I don't recognize this man. I have a name. My name is Salvage. May I be of assistance to you?
Hey, dude, we're trying to make our way up this mountain. Got any advice?
I would not suggest flight. The winds seem to be picking up, and I watched an angel recently fall to the ground and splatter.
Oh.
Wait, so you were just chilling up here while we were fighting down there?
It is not this unit's interest in conflict.
Can I casually approach slowly and present that chunk of armor? Inverted triangle, hexagon.
Is this a gift?
I was hoping you could tell me what exactly it is. I mean, it has a little...
This symbol is the mark of the demons, the creatures that have invaded our realm.
Alright, that's our new Xana symbol.
Yeah, I'll be posting a image of it later. I'm very excited for it. But I, alas, am not a very good artist, so I need to go ask one of my friends to make it for me. But
I could make it.
Anyway, moving on.
yeah.
I could make it.
Kadash, you need to
I need to what?
unless the video's frozen.
Oh, thanks.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Thanks. Someone keep yelling at me about that each time I forget to.
Am I invisible here?
Sorry, Axel, you were saying?
I said I can make it.
Oh, okay. Do you have digital art tools? I thought that you, like...
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I have one now for a month.
Okay. Yeah.
Back to the story tangent.
Yeah, we'll get to that. I'm sorry, Nadia? What did you just say?
I was saying tangent. We're on getting on a tangent. Anyway.
It's all good. It's a couple of seconds. Chill. But yeah, this is a bit of an encounter, so you guys have an opportunity to talk to this guy. You don't need to be going sprinting up the mountain. Enjoy talking to the NPCs I throw in your face.
That's our breath a little bit.
Hey, dude, we're trying to get rid of all these evil creatures too.
Yes, but this unit is not designed for... You see, he pauses for a moment. I do not desire conflict. I do not choose to fight.
I don't suppose you could.
That's fine. We can do it for you, bro.
I don't suppose you could help us along, do you? A guide of sorts?
I am currently making my way down, away from the infection. I have no interest in returning up. However, multiple net runners and a single walker are at the next base further up the mountain, near the snow. Perhaps
Well.
they would apply you with some more assistance. I, however, may only offer you this. And he passes you guys a very large bundle of rope. It's about 100 feet of climbing rope. This is what I may offer. I am sorry that I am a bit short on utility at the moment.
Well, it's easier to go
I
down
have a
than
question
up.
for the DM. Is this like camp actually here?
Yes, that
Like in our
camp is
game?
actually there.
Oh,
Everything that you
so
see on this map is actually here. I only ask that you think that the green grass is actually just solid rock. Like the purple
Okay.
rock of...
Alright.
Yeah. But the trees, everything here is here, including the water running down and soon that snow.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey guys, maybe we should take a break.
Yeah.
Short rest.
If you guys wish to take a short rest here, you can. And you'll actually learn one of Zarya's abilities if you choose to take this short rest.
Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
Because
I'll take it.
because
Take a
salvage-
nappy.
Yeah, I could use
I'll-
a short rest.
Again? Am I still quiet?
You're a little quiet.
Okay, sorry. Because Salvage gave us the rope, I'll actually present that chunk of armor again. And since he asked, is this a gift? Does he require it? So basically, I'm just trading it.
He'll take it from you, and he asks you again, is this a gift?
Yes, this is a gift, and I'll hand it to him. I actually didn't really catalog how heavy it is, but I'm just gonna estimate it like
It's like 4 pounds of titanium.
Probably
I'll-
nothing.
I'm gonna give it to him because I don't need to climb up a mountain with that thing.
Yeah. You see he goes over into the fire. And he sticks his palm into the coals and picks up a whole bunch of like soot and black, and he marks over and he blackens the top of it to kind of scrub away that symbol and to coat it before he brings it over, and he kind of rests it on top of his arm before you see one of his his right arm. It's currently laying on his left shoulder. His right arm splits apart into like 15 different segments, and then one segment extends out and it recollapses, and you see a welding torch, and you see he begins to weld the plate onto his shoulder, and it stays.
Huh.
Can
And
I
he's
cast
just-
Mending to help him?
Say again.
You know how to do that?
Mending to help him?
This would actually be an excellent example of a time to cast Mending. Go ahead and just do me a favor and click on Mending so that it appears in the chat so that the anyone who wishes to read it can. By technicality, this would not be a situation in which mending would be used. This would technically be a fabrication tool, but this is a very good example of you learning how to use your skills. With him using his welder, you're kind of aiding him by using your cantrip, and you find as you're holding the plate seems to fuse before the weld hits, due to, as you look down at your hands, this blue static charge emanating from your fingers into the plate against his shoulder. You are binding it to him. And you feel an understanding that with this ability, you can repair small things. You don't think that you could heal with it, but you may be able to fix something that was broken once.
Can I? Is there a way I could Is he going to take the parts that flew off back with him, or am I going to need it in any way? To collect it from material.
The parts that flew off, I'm sorry?
Yeah.
No parts flew off.
Oh, you said 15 different parts, kind of.
Oh,
fell off.
his arms split into a whole bunch of segments. Think like mantis arms, how the arms pull apart to reveal the mantis blade.
Okay, got
I
it.
was thinking more Treasure Planet.
Yes,
the guy
exactly.
with arms.
That's what I was
that's what
trying
I
to
was
think of.
thinking.
Yeah, it is. It's John Silver's arm. Yeah, like I said, his name is Salvage. This man is made of broken parts.
Anyhow,
Yeah. So if everyone would like to go ahead and at the top of your character sheet, you can click a short rest. And you can choose to use however many of your hit die that you want to for this healing. Right now, Wingless is going to heal for 9. I don't know why my shit is coming up in doubles.
What do I click?
You
hit
re-roll
die?
that, Jin. You re-roll that. You do not roll ones on any form of healing dice. Unless you are rolling multiple healing dice at once, I do not count ones. That is bullshit.
Oh.
That actually,
Which one of these
awesome.
do I have checked?
Okay, I apologize. So, what am I doing? 'Cause I clicked short rest, and then the only box that's checked is automatically apply healing with dice results. Do I click take short rest or roll hit die? Because I clicked
Okay.
take short rest.
Okay. So I'm just going to pull up my sheet here so I can just show you what I'm doing. I'm just going to share my screen on Discord. So look at my shared screen. Don't look at my camera because the camera is just recording for everyone else. I'm just going to show you this example. Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're just going to take a second so I can show you guys how to do this because you'll be taking a lot more short rests than you will long rests.
there's something I want to do while we're resting, but I'll wait until after you show us.
Yep.
Word.
Okay. You ready to watch?
No, mobile Discord is ass.
Okay.
It's just for me.
Okay, so you can't see this right now?
Yeah, I will in 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So all right. If you click, so I already used 1. All right? So it's not accounting for this here, okay? You see I have some damage to my health?
Mhm.
All right. So if I click this, all right, it does this little box here. If I click that box, it rolls a healing die. It reattaches it, and then immediately sends it to my healing pool. Okay, my health pool. You see
So I
how?
click 2 boxes.
No, I'm fixing that now because I've already done the healing. She already healed up back to max. But what you'll do is you'll just click 1 box. That is a use of a hit die. You have, I think it's as many hit die as you have levels. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check that.
you might want to mark this spot for an edit.
Yeah, I probably will. Or people can just listen to how I teach people, one way or another.
You're right about the 1 per level thing.
Okay. So yeah, And you can choose as many as you want. If you wish to use all of your healing hit dice in a short rest to heal, you can. Just next time that you go to take a short rest, you might be missing those dice. And it's a balancing act. But after you click that and you click your dice thing to do, make sure you click take short rest, confirm. And that way, anything that you have in your character sheet that resets on a short rest, like you'll see here under Bardic Inspiration here, where it says long rest, those only reset on a long rest. Anything that has a / short rest, by using a short rest, it'll automatically reset all of that bullshit for you so that you don't have to pay attention to it.
I just
So
clicked
I did my quest. I already rolled my dice. What
What
about
about
my?
if it says
Hold on,
slash
hold on,
special?
hold on. Mirren, what'd you say?
Maya didn't heal. Does Maya heal during a short rest?
Yes. Maya, you use your hit dice to heal Maya.
I'm
Okay, so
pretty sure I
get
did this wrong.
Maya gets 9.
Say again?
So I get 9 and Maya gets 9.
Yes. As you heal, if you heal during a short rest, you can give the exact same number of hit points to Maya during the heal. That's how I'm rolling it. Okay.
Got it.
I'm going to go down the list of everyone with questions because I heard everyone speak up, and I'm just going to give you a chance to be heard. I'll edit all of this out. We'll just I'll fix this in post. Axel, what were you saying?
What does it do if it says slash special for like the cooldowns?
Let me take a look at your character sheet. Where are you talking about?
If you go down to my other actions, like for Astral Spark, it says long rest, but for infused item, it says special.
So so that is it can't reset. It it's weird. Explanations of infused items are very weird because the rules for them are exceedingly strange. So, super short version, you can only infuse 2 items per long rest, and you would
I'm
use
pretty sure I
those.
did this wrong.
Say again. Oh, that was
I'm
that.
pretty sure I did this wrong.
It's fine. I'll fix it when I get to you. When you use the infused items, you use them at a long rest, and you choose what items you're infusing. Ignore that / special, okay? Just it
Okay.
doesn't matter. Just make sure you click those boxes whenever you're like choosing to finish and like do infusions. All right. This is only a short rest, so you're not going to have any time to do infusions, but in the future you will. Also, I'm just going to let you guys know about this now. After I think next session, I'm going to be doing private sessions with each of you that I can upload as episodes, mostly to give myself a backlog of episodes that I can throw up. We'll be doing like 1-hour games on like an off weekend, just so I can build up some episode logs.
All right.
Yeah.
Could you say that again?
You definitely need to mark this for editing.
I am going to, Willie. Chill.
You need to calm down, Kadash. What the hell?
What did you say about episodes an hour?
We can explain to this after session.
Well, we're already in the editing point. Short version, Axel, everyone's going to get their own standalone episode where they're doing stuff. It's going to be like 1 hour long. It's just going to be you and me doing stuff with your character. Yeah. Jin, what did you need?
I was wanting to do something in the session while we were resting.
Okay, we'll pick that up when we restart. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Willie.
Yeah, that's good. I'm ready to start.
Okay, Mira.
I am pretty sure I did this wrong.
Okay, you think that you screwed up your short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, I can fix your short rest from here. I know you're playing remote, so don't worry about it. I will fix this for
Wait,
you.
I do have a question.
All right.
Go ahead.
So, this says that my current HP is 20, but my max is 27, but I don't recall taking damage.
You did take damage.
Can you remind me?
You fell.
Wasn't it from the
When we
fall?
first spawned
Yeah.
in.
You fell twice.
Okay.
Yeah, and you haven't healed from that yet. If you choose to heal during your short rest, make sure that you click to take those hit dice for health. And sorry if I'm getting
So when
agitated.
can I
I'm
like
getting very warm. I'm sweating my ass
so
off.
for the hit dice, when can I like be able to like get them back after I use them?
After you use your hit dice, all of your hit dice reset on a long rest. So when you go and you sleep for like 8 hours, at minimum, or do nothing for 8 hours, you regain all of your usable hit dice. Oh, and I just saw your roll. You re-roll that. You do not roll ones on a hit dice. You do not roll ones on a singular hit healing dice. That is some bullshit.
Anyhow, moving on.
Yeah. Let me I need to jump back to OBS real quick. I need to make sure to shut off my shared screen. Stop streaming. There we go.
So confused. Like, so I should use like you want me to use 2?
No, just click a D8, roll that, and just take whatever that number is minus 1 and add it to your health.
Like on roll 20?
No. Well, you can do it on Roll20 or D&D Beyond. It just doesn't matter. Just roll a D8. I said,
Oh.
yeah, just take that 10 rather than whatever you healed before. So just match
Okay,
whatever.
so then how do I add that back after a short rest?
On your character sheet, and
Click your
I think
health.
Oh, just heal 10?
No. You should have automatically pulled in your health from when you did your short rest. So now just whatever you had before, so you had a 4, and you just rolled a 10, so now you'll add 6 to your health. You understand what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
god, loud engine.
So I do that manually, I add 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's only whenever you just roll a 1 when you're healing. It's just so it's a little bit more fair. Because rolling a 1 when you're healing is just awful. So,
Okay.
we're going to go ahead and re-pick back up here in about 30 seconds.
I plan on just kind of glancing a little bit at Village and asking, where do you plan on going after this?
There are many towers that do not suffer the corruption that this one does. Do you... Why do I feel like I know you? Your clothing, it feels familiar.
I
I don't know, buddy.
I'm a little bit clueless on I'm kind of thinking, and I'm a little bit clueless. I look at him. He looks completely like a cyborg, almost as if I kind of have a little connection to him.
He reaches out and touches your dark cloak. You feel strange, unnatural to this plane.
Well, to tell you the truth, most of us here are me, Mira, Jin. A lot of us, we actually don't come from this sector. We don't come from any sectors, in fact. And I'll just give him a little spiel about what happened.
it might be a little dangerous telling everyone we come across everything.
Do you have any other option?
But the reason why I'm telling him is because he's the only one that is aware of a different plane, a different world. Everybody else is only aware of sectors. This guy might be onto something.
Or perhaps I am what everyone says I am. Just a broken tasking unit who has chosen peace over violence. Who knows? For we are not the divination of a grand master plan, but just circuits in an endless cog of a machine.
That's kind of sad to think about. Can't you go outside of your own program, like parameters at all? Think about
I
anything else?
have gone deviant.
No, so you're like us, I guess.
That's what everybody here's been calling us. Deviant. I have no idea what clue that means. Everybody calls us programs. We're not exactly programs.
You are not?
We're what we call users. Oh yeah, I'll take a minute.
Users.
Back to my roommate.
As you say users, I need everyone to give me another perception check.
Oh dear.
Perception. That's good.
That's very good. Okay.
2. Well, technically 5.
We're used to playing characters that we've dumped all our stats into perception, and when we haven't done that, I don't know how I feel.
You guys are level 3. It's okay. You're not going to be great at everything. As you guys say, users, Wingless's eyes flash pink again, and this time she raises her hand up to her head and kind of grips her hair for a second and tugs at it before she shakes it off and goes off, and she just kind of stands like a foot into the water that's rushing up, or rather down, from further up the mountain pass.
What was the perception check for looking at Wingless?
Yes, seeing her react to that.
Only really saw, right? It was the DC 15 check, right?
I never said the DC. It was a DC 14 check, so 3 of the 5 of you saw it.
I'm a little bit distracted by salvage, so I
Yeah.
see it.
Basically everyone but Willie and Mirren.
So the two of that would actually be useful in this situation.
Well, people could go off for emotional support.
I'm actually on the hammock snoring loudly.
Oh yeah,
General.
you that was a negative 20 to your perception check because you are full ass taking a nap.
I don't blame him. It's heavy to carry that gun up here.
Yeah.
Jenna will approach Wingless.
All right. We're going to jump to that for just a second. We've got more to do with salvage. You don't have to mark out every step.
I didn't. I just kind of did that automatically.
It's all good.
How did that do that?
It's a feature with Roll20. It's kind of a little bit of a pain in the ass. Don't worry about it. But she turns to you and she's like, "Ever since I've seen you guys, I keep on getting these strange visions, almost like nightmares."
Does it involve a glorified massive war?
Yes. How do you know that?
Well, you're not the only one who got a flash to it. Except I had a flash to it when I touched you.
Do you think you could do it again?
Well, I don't see why not. Do wish I could do something to treat your wounds, though.
You've seen since you guys did take that short rest, her shoulder has healed. She did recover some hit points.
I was going to use this as an excuse to show I know healing word or
We'll
healing spells, but alright.
we'll do that at another opportunity. Sorry, man.
Jen will reach over and just gently put a hand on her.
She reaches out and she matches your grip and kind of closes her eyes. Your vision tunnels with pulses of purple energy as you kind of flow your mind into hers for a moment, and you see the battle in motion. Her and dozens of people that look like very powerful tasking units, well armed, well armored, ripping and tearing until it is done. Straight up Doomslayer battle next to a tower that makes this one look like a lamppost. Um,
Huh.
this battle is encompassing. It is everywhere you look, and you hear someone call, Zarya! And she goes to turn, and you see this large red man. He's about the size of a tasking unit. Really deep red horns going up around his head, and he's dragging back a treant woman. Anyone here who's played Skyrim, think of a Spriggan, okay? He's dragging her back by her arm as she is holding up a automatic crossbow firing at these robots. Zarya begins to take 2 steps towards these people calling out her name. You can feel the emotion in her as she has this worry for these people, and suddenly you feel a deep pain in the side of your head, and everything goes black. As Zarya and you come out of it, you're each pushed away from each other. A huge spark of electricity forming between you and kind of pulsing you away from each other. I need you to make me a sanity check, and I'm about to make one for Zarya.
And we see this happen, right? We're like, oh shit, what the heck is happening?
You do see them have this like freaked out moment together. But you do not see the vision in any sense. Okay, Jin, I'm sorry, that is below the DC threshold. I need you to take. Well, I'm gonna roll this damage, but I also need to see if. Oh damn! I never created sanity checks for her. I need to take whatever this number is plus 1. Okay, 12. That's still below the threshold. Okay. I'm sorry. I know that this is after a short rest, but you're taking this damage. That is 7 psychic damage.
I think I'm back at where I started.
Shit.
I'm sorry. But yeah, you can.
Nope, I'm at less health than I was before the rest.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh.
If you wish to use your healing word now, you may.
I'll live with it.
Okay. Zarya looks at you. What? I don't remember that. What was that battle?
I don't know what to tell you, but sometimes they say dreams could be warnings, premonitions. I'm not saying it could be that, but
You're having a vision in virtual reality, which is like full body. So like a dream within a dream is kind of a little fucked.
We're not only going Inception, we're going Inception plus Tron Legacy. Oh, Lord in heaven. But she pats your shoulder. Thank you for helping me. I don't know. I'm gonna think about this for a little bit. And she strolls off to take the rest of her long rest, and she just kind of sits on a rock, wanting to be alone for a little bit.
Jin just looks up towards the sky and just sighs. Yeah, I know what it was like when no one was there for me. We'll head back to the camp at that note.
All right. With that, sorry, brain. Um, oh, let me take a sip here.
All of us saw that, right?
You didn't
Well,
see the
I mean, the
vision
reaction.
yet. You saw the reaction. Jin hasn't told you yet what was going on with that. He may
All right.
if
What
when he.
did you just do? What exactly did you just do, Jin?
I haven't the slightest clue. I touch someone and I see things. I don't know why. Didn't feel anything when I hit that golem thing back there, though. Of course, that
What did you
wasn't
see?
nothing pretty.
You
War.
say nothing pretty. I am a long-lived construct. I have been around for many cycles. If you describe it, I may know something.
All right. It was a giant battlefield. Everyone tearing each other apart. Some tower that looked towered over the tower we're heading toward, and some large big man with deep red horns.
Dante. I know of who you speak. I have met him once before.
Dante.
He is the administrator of the desert sector. Its guardian and protectorate.
Oh.
Well, since you said administrator, are you aware of a lock or a Vector 8? Vector 8's supposedly the system chief coordinator, administrator of the mountain sector.
I knew Vector 8. He has been missing for some time. I do not know of this lock of which you speak. I am not originally from this sector. I come from the ice sector.
Jin just sitting down and holding his sore head at this point, trying to take it easy.
You plan on going back to the ice sector now?
I think not. Their regulations there do not permit deviants of my corruption level to be just openly wandering the sector. They are, how would you say,
Hostile.
high noon justice, I think would be the correct
Oh.
phrasing.
Oh.
If I recall that strange book I found once.
Hey, I think. Wait, can I make a history check? See if I recall that book.
It's going to be hard. You can try.
I mean, is Mirren the type that reads books?
Nope, not even fucking close.
I mean, my character would be the type that read random ass books.
If you all want to try and make me this history check, you may, but it's
All right.
high. It's real high.
That high?
Mira.
I want to see what Axel rolls.
God, I rolled.
Well, I'm sleeping and the snoring is getting louder.
That's fair. You're not even hearing this. I don't even know why I bothered with you. Go back to your nap, Axel. Mira, you something about this clicks to you, and I can't believe you got a fucking 19 on this. Naturally. So, Mira, as you say as you hear Salvage say high noon justice, you flash back to your training in the Marine Corps and something that your drill sergeant said. When in doubt, embrace them with the justice of a high noon draw. As he began beating the ever-loving fuck out of you and your comrades with a pugil stick as you were training in hand-to-hand combat. You seem to recognize the reference of high noon to your military training, and you have a feeling that it's also referenced in your training. Hold on. There's a name for this book, and I have to look it up. This is a tangent, but I have to look this up real quick. Marine Code of Combat Manual. I think that this is what it's called. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys.
You look that up. I need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, everyone just go take a 2-minute break. I'm not even going to cut this. This is just going to be this is going to show your DM could go on a tangent.
Is it before the sun?
No, it's
Psalms?
No. It has an exact name. It's the actual military doctrine on how the Marines operate. You can get this book online. It's on the Marine Corps website. Just 1 second. I know I can find it on YouTube.
Are you talking about expeditionary operations?
No. Hang on.
Warfighting?
Give me a second.
I'm trying to help. Jesus Christ.
One second. Where are you?
My drill sergeant told me there's only two branches of the United States military. There is the Army and there is the Navy. The Air Force is a corporation and the Marines is a cult. And I don't mean that negatively. I just mean
while we go through this, I actually did want to ask Salvage if he is aware of what Maya is and why it is following me.
Do me a favor and ask me that question after I give you a timestamp so that I can cut out all of this bullshit here.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to prepare you for that.
No. You're fine. There it is. Motherfucker. I saw it. I saw the video I'm looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, a Marine friend of mine is a 340
Mount.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm going to wait till Mira's back and I'll give the timestamp for me to fix. You are back? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to pick this up in 20 seconds, okay?
All right.
All right. Okay. In 10. And in 3, 2, 1. Okay. The thing I was looking for, I had to hunt it down. It is Military Operations on Urbanized Terrain, or the Mount Manual. You have this manual, Mira, sitting on your bedside table right now, because this is the Bible of the U.S. Marine Corps on combat tactics, and you were brushing up on it because you were trying to prove a point to one of your Australian friends, was, yes, we constantly use fragmentation grenades. Are you kidding? We throw those when we're engaging doorways, negotiating obstacles, negotiating stairwells. Why do you think I have 7 pockets for fragmentation grenades on my combat vest? It is not because I like carrying that shit around. It's because it's my job to throw grenades down hallways. And in that manual, somewhere, you remember your boss, your drill sergeant, making his note, high noon justice, as a joke, and it was a common joke throughout your field. And it clicks to you. Wait, I wonder if that was a Marine Corps service manual. But
wait, was that I've heard that somewhere before. I've heard a siren before. Hold on, I'm gonna mute because that's coming close.
I just find it interesting that Salvage is one who doesn't engage in combat, yet he's read this before.
It was a book I found. Is it bad to learn?
Not at all.
Alright, Sarah's gone.
You're good.
That was a military combat book. Why did you read that?
Are we?
I found it.
I'm more curious why one of those was here.
It was a
Do you
very
have-
curious book to find. You do not find many books on this this plane very often. Usually they are just directory guides. But it's very strange to find them in hard copy.
That may that have come here just like we did.
Yeah, it probably could have been scanned in somehow.
From
So
somewhere
maybe
completely different.
That's in the factory.
Real quick, could everyone give me a perception check, including Axel? However, Axel, you're doing this at disadvantage.
Uh,
Scene.
Oh
Heck
fuck.
yeah, 20. I see everything.
How do I do it at
Nadia, you can.
disadvantage?
Right
Or
click
Lily
over the
has to
button
warn
and
us.
then click disadvantage.
Wait,
Lily
is
has
that
to warn us of whatever's
no.
incoming.
Could you say that again, Nadia? Sorry, Mira.
Lily has to warn us of everything that's incoming.
Right. Actually, you gonna roll it?
I did.
Oh, it didn't come through onto roll 20, which I'm. What was your roll?
10.
10. Okay. Yeah. No. Excuse me. Nadia, you notice this. For just a brief moment, you see flying overhead, high above the tower, some pink wings, and as you squint up, you see a woman with a pink bowl cut flying away over the tower, further south.
Bowl cut, pink wings. I want.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I wonder who that is.
Salvage looks to Mirren's dog. It's a very interesting creature you have there. I've only seen a few of them.
I just met it about a few minutes ago. I have no idea, but apparently I'm the only one that can talk to it. Its name is Maya. This is Maya. Say hi, Maya. Do you happen to know what it is? And I know Maya could probably answer it for me anyway.
I am a hellbounder. And Salvage kind of looks at it, reaches out very cautiously to pet its head. Maya has no problem with it, but he seems pretty scared of the beast, even though you have it tamed. These creatures I only see in the most infected zones of the sectors. Mostly they can be found in the desert sectors where the first instance of the calamity happened, where the infection began. They pick the bones and the code of fallen constructs. I watched a pack of them once rip apart a Death Knight while it was protecting a village. They shredded it like a swarm of locusts. This is the first one that I've ever met that has been pleasant.
It definitely is giving everybody here a liking. I don't think it's gonna attack it. Like it calls to me, but I have no control over him. I can, but it seems like Maya likes you.
Maya doesn't seem to have a problem with Salvage. Salvage is definitely pretty freaked out by Maya. It is just about at this point that Zarya comes back from her little rest. Are you guys ready to keep going up? It's a pretty long trek.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, even if my skull feels like it was hit with a hammer.
Is Axel awake?
If
I
not,
am
just
still
flip
sleeping.
it over.
You're still sleeping. Jin, you and Zarya together walk over to Axel's little hammock and grab each end of it and immediately flip him over in one fell swoop. Axel, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, what the heck is happening over here?
They're flipping someone out of a hammock.
No, that's the fourth cop car now.
She's in Seattle, man. That place has got problems. Yeah, no, Axel, you flip around, and since you're coming out of a deep, like, you were out cold. You just flip over, you land face first in the dirt. You don't take any damage at all. You're just like, ow.
Jeez Louise, what the fuck?
We're moving on. You've had enough of a nap.
She, Zarya gives you a hand up. Any interesting dreams?
Alright, it's gone.
Something
God.
about a battle or something? Whatever, let's just go.
You guys, I would like everyone, or, well, actually, no, Axel and Jin, because you guys were the only ones really that heard it. I would like you both to make an insight check real quick. That's pretty good. See how Axel does.
Excuse me?
Axel. Axel.
You could get a 0.
Dude. Sweet.
Yeah, you can get a 0 if you get like 2 and -2.
I didn't know there was I was possible.
Axel. Homeboy. Fuck, okay.
He just woke up after being spun around. He has an excuse.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But dude, come on.
He's also not the sharpest tool in his shed anyway.
No, he's a blunt instrument with a chain gun.
I can't sing any of this on YouTube because we will get demonetized.
I hate you all. Okay, so we're gonna move along here. Jin, with your interest in Zarya and her memories, you notice that she said dreams. And so far you haven't seen anyone here sleeping unless they've been in stasis and shut down.
Wait a minute. You sleep. He looks at Zarya in confusion.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Not you.
Well, I need to sleep. I get tired.
You don't. I haven't seen anyone else sleeping at all aside from Felicia, and that one wasn't exactly sleep.
Hey, Sal, do you sleep?
She gets a little self-conscious here. I'm weird. She brushes past you and starts making her way.
Hey, look, before you run off, there ain't no shame in
That
being a
implies
deviant.
something. Out of character, that implies something.
I'm not deviant. I don't know what I was.
No, I was saying that out of character. Because that requires out of character knowledge.
I know. I was saying to Jin, I was responding to what he said. He said there's no shame in being deviant. Zarya is turning around and exclaiming to him, I'm not a deviant. I don't know what I was.
Yeah, well, no one knows what we are here, so...
Yeah.
And we know for a fact that we are not deviant.
Well... It'll look a little hesitant on that.
You see Salvage is kind of watching this with amused interest. This seems to be the most interesting thing that's happened to him in a little bit, is watching this little social conflict.
Sorry, I love how Axel's stupidity creates insight.
But she's just like, come on, if we're going to get to the tower, we should get there before nightfall.
Fine, but don't these things will stop me from talking to you later.
Hold on. 1 second. Before we leave Salvage behind, he seems to know quite a bit about the infections that happen. So I kind of want to ask him before we depart, what do we expect? What else should we expect there?
I will give you one piece of advice. Don't get touched.
Oh my god.
What?
Tyrant. Okay, that one didn't come close to here. Okay.
Wait, important thing here.
Yeah, important thing that Salvage is going to say. and he's going to stand up for the first time. He towers over you. This bitch is like 7'6". He's just been sitting cross-legged this whole time. He towers above you, and he puts both metallic hands on your shoulder, Mirren. Do not let the shadows touch you, for you will lose everything about yourself. And he removes one of his hands and just kind of pats your cheek a little bit. Before you see him walk over to the cliffside, and he's just like, "Farewell, my friends. I do hope that we meet under just as pleasant of circumstances." And leaps off and impacts the water and just continues walking downstream.
It's always the pacifists that are able to move fast.
Foreshadowing.
Shadows.
Shadows. I feel like I would know something about that, but I don't. Just doesn't.
I don't know anything about it.
Might you know something about that? You've been
No, I don't.
you've been
But
around the strange things for a while.
If everyone wants to go ahead, you can climb the little ladders pretty easily, and we can go ahead and move up here. And I'm going to go ahead and reveal some more of this area. Just let me get my reveal tool out. Sorry, I'm still getting used to Roll20. There we go. So here's the thing. You've got an elevator next to you, or you have a singular rope that is spanning this this gap that leads to a couple of other stones that are also going up that you would have to hop across before getting up to this elevator over here.
would this be a dex roll?
This would be an acrobatics check to be able to shimmy across this rope with precision.
Here, guys, I'm used to
Can I-
climbing around in trees and stuff. Let me see if I can do it.
I do want to offer Mira something here. Mira, the wind up here is very powerful, but if you want to save everyone a lot of time, you could try and use your wings to fly up to the elevator. Now, it is a hand crank, and that hand crank, it does amplify the strength of the person, but you would be the only one using the hand crank to get up there. Like, to lift a person.
That's just a short.
Then we would have to probably go one at a time, I guess.
We did get a big rope from that guy. Maybe you could tie it off up there.
What if
Maybe.
we tie? What if we tie a rope so if the wind starts going crazy, we can
Tie a rope to me and I will fly up there.
All right.
Spirit of the living kite.
Yeah, so Jin ties up the rope around your waist and over your shoulders, but not around your neck, thank God. And you have an opportunity to attempt to fly up there and secure a rope for your friends so that they don't have to make a whole bunch of dex checks. So I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw if you're going to attempt to fly in these high winds. The winds are now easily breaching 60 miles an hour.
For visual reference, is there actually snow up here, or is it still purple? No.
Oh no, there's snow.
Okay, yeah.
It does not fucking matter.
I did it.
You did it. You are now. I'm going to go ahead and move your character. You get up there without a problem, and you notice Wingless is kind of standing there for a second. She's just like, "Oh my god, I'm so stupid," and she looks up to you. Hey, can you stand at the edge for a second and catch me?
What?
Starlight.
All right.
All
right, I will.
Okay. She starts taking a run up towards the rocks here. Towards the sheer cliff. Now this cliff is mostly flat. Like there's practically no grip, but you see she kicks her foot off, like she's about to parkour up this thing, and then she disappears in that burst of pink mist as she does her starlight step once more. This is the last time she can use it today. And she gets just enough reach with her 30 feet of her starlight step to catch your hand in hers. And give me real quick, just give me an athletics check.
You know there was a rope attached. She
Huh.
could
Yep, let's
Yeah, there's a rope attached, so I mean, they can just grab
There is
it.
a rope attached in case you fall.
together. I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, just to help get her up over that last bit of edge. But now Wingless is up there to help you secure the rope and actuate the lift to get the rest of the party up. So now we don't have to make 100 checks. If everyone would like to pop up to this next staging point, you may.
Yeah, just completely bypassed your encounter.
Well, yes, and that's fine. Because this will not be the last time I use this map.
This is fun. It means that you've... It's level 7 in Portal. I think it's level 7. Just gonna be 7?
I don't remember. As you guys continue climbing, making your way further and further up, it begins getting cold. You guys can see Zarya shivering as you guys climb. And you reach a large cabin with 3 individuals. They seem to have packed up their campfire and are packing up to leave. You see a woman here with deep red hair. Another one with deep black hair and horns, and a engineer-looking man with white hair and a backpack filled with shit. They glance towards you and kind of wave, and they're just like, "Oh, you."
Kadash, you gotta move the camera.
Oh shit! Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this area so that people can get like a decent look at what's going on here and my little tokens. These individuals kind of wave, and they're just like, you guys don't want to keep going. There's way too many monsters coming out of that thing," says the man
My
with white hair.
connection is getting bad.
Okay, do you want to try and reconnect in Discord?
It's like the audio, like you're cutting out.
I'm cutting out. Is anyone else experiencing this, or is it just on his end?
Yeah.
You cut out occasionally, but that's not a problem.
Okay,
I haven't been having a problem at all.
let me pop in and out
I
of
can't hear you. I can't hear anything wrong either.
1 second, I'll just reset my connection real quick. It'll take me just a second. Alright. How's that? Hello?
That's fine.
I can hear you.
Like I
Okay.
said, still sounds fine to me.
You're fine.
Alright.
Yeah, man, let's keep going.
Okay, cool. So these individuals introduce themselves. The man with white hair waves, and he introduces himself as Fabricator Clay, a inventor and mechanic. The young woman next to him with red hair, she calls herself Tina. She refers to herself as Tasking Tina. And the woman with black hair only refers to herself as Fox. Seeming to drop her naming designation in lieu of what she refers to as her name, her real name. The cabin here is welcome to stay. It's got some beds if you need, but I would definitely get off this mountain. There's a lot more viruses coming out of that tower. It's
come from the tower?
Yes. They're quite literally spilling out of it like ooze. There's currently a half dozen tasking units up there with the sorry, this is me fucking this up because I have just like forgotten. Um, there's a whole bunch of taskings up there with Keeper Valari, the fucking madman. Um, they seem to be keeping them at bay, but if a few more of those taskings die, those viruses are going to come pouring down this mountain into the village.
I guess we have to hurry then.
Yeah. That sounds like the only option, really. Especially.
Are you mad?
Yes. Jim will say, looking at him with a straight face.
Yes.
Are you mad? Sanity check.
He's just kind of looking at you like
You mad, bro?
You're holy fuck, you're not joking.
Oh my god.
If it makes you feel any better, we cleared the way down behind us, so you'll have an easy time going.
I'm just gonna make this.
It's much appreciated. If you're going up there, I can't live with myself if I'm. And Fox goes and like grabs him. You can't keep giving away your shit like this. No one's ever going to pay you. I will not let them go up there unarmed. And he pushes Fox away, and he walks up to you, Jin, and Mira, as you are both kind of standing there together. And he reaches into his backpack and pulls out two more of those cylindrical devices. Although these seem to have been fabricated differently, they almost seem more natural to the world. And he passes them to your hands. These are explosives. They are dangerous. You would do well to throw them.
I know.
Pipe bombs?
No. Fragmentation grenades.
Well, I've never played with explosives before, but this should be fun, he says while fiddling with the pin with his thumb.
Do not do that.
He's not pulling it out, but he's clearly just on the tip of his finger.
I think it would be better to ask him how to activate it.
He gives you a short instruction on how to use them. Jin and Mira, if you go into your inventory and then you click Manage Inventory, if you just go into Manage Inventory and you use the filter and just type in GR, Mira, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to worry about this until you get back to your normal PC. I'll just add it to your character sheet for you. But you can scroll down, and there is a thing to fragmentation grenade.
I already added it.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's a thing you can have. However, it does not come up under your rolling sheet. So it doesn't come up under your action sheet. If you choose to use it, you have to go into your inventory, click it, and then you got to click beyond 20. Or you can click.
How many?
Just one. He's giving you each one grenade. But just for everyone here, this is an official D&D thing. I found this. I can't believe they added grenade launchers into the game. I don't know when, but they did. Grenade launchers are canon in D&D, and now they are canon in my world.
Oh my god.
So,
Artificers just been busy.
Artificers are always
We're gonna
busy.
have a lot of fun.
Yeah. But these are very powerful weapons. And they have rules for them already stated, so I don't have to come up with anything. But you each now have 2 grenades. Clay is going to join up with his friends, and he kind of gives Fox a dirty look. If you require a fabricator, if you come to your senses and decide to make it down the path back to the village, we'll be down there for at least a couple more hours. We need to help some of the other survivors leave. So,
well, you can consider it us buying time for you.
Well, I would appreciate it.
Any advice on dealing with these viruses?
Shoot them. Or stab them. Just don't let them touch your skin.
That sounds bad for anyone specializing in close combat. He looks to Axel.
No, actually, you mean look at me.
No, I was looking to him for hope because he's got the big gun.
I guess we are moving on then.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you guys know there's a lot more climbing here, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal the rest of it. I'll move the rest of those tokens out of the way here, but this here is the hardest bit of the climbing. Okay, so I need to scroll out on the video so that I can move the tokens up and show everyone what's going on there. Yeah, they got a big climb to go here.
How many dex checks will this be?
I don't think my grappling hook's going to be on much help getting up that.
It actually will. It's just going to be difficult. If you wish to use your grappling hook, you can add a +2 to your athletics score while you're climbing. However, the winds are currently well over 90 miles an hour here. Mira, you know for fact if you try to take to the sky, you are going to get bashed around this mountain like it's no one's business. So, with her Starlight Step used up, guys, you guys can only climb. So, with that, everyone needs to make me 3 athletics checks.
Well,
and I'm going to take them. Nadia, for the love of God.
I got a 9,
Oh my
17, and 8.
God.
Oh wait, no, I'm safe.
I'm gonna roll.
Wait, what?
I just went from polar opposites.
That seriously looked like a. That seriously looked like a
Can I?
one to
Can
me.
I? Can I just say, like, I start climbing, I slip and almost fall, but then just take a backflip and just go back up to the next level? Because I just got I got a 2.
Wait, how many do you? How many
I
did
rolled
you
a
ask
nat
to roll?
1, then a nat
3 of them total, Mira. So I need 2 more from you. Axel, I need all 3 of yours.
God. Oh my God.
They did better than me.
Okay.
With how many points of damage am I taking?
All right, let me total up everyone's scores here. Nadia got a nat 1, so something's happening on that. Jin,
I got a nat 1, then a nat 20.
okay, yes, but you still got the nat 1. The 20's helping you here, but you got a nat 1. They don't cancel each other out, they just do different things in different ways.
Yeah, I got a 9, 17, and 8.
Okay, Jin, your hands start to get really cold as you take a while on the climb. And you can't really do anything to help yourself as you climb. By the way, everyone can go ahead and jump themselves up to that top level at the very top of the black where you can see. Everyone passed, quote unquote. It's just how much cold damage did you take as you froze your ass climbing this thing from the crazy amount of wind. Mira, you slip a couple times. Your fingers get bloody with that white energy that leaks from you guys when you guys get hurt. As you slip a few times and you have to grapple and grind your hands into the stone to get a grip, you're peeling skin off and it hurts. It hurts so much as you climb, and the pain only fades as you reach the top. You're going to take 2d4 cold damage. Jin, you're taking 1d4, and Nadia,
Lily?
sorry, Lily. I keep on looking at your name in the in Roll20 because it comes up as your Discord name, not your character name, which I don't really understand.
It's just 2d4?
Yeah, 2d4. Nadia, I'm not going to give you any damage because like you technically rolled high on your grand total, but I'm going to tell you what happened with that first one. You went up, got a little cocky, and you tried running up and then jabbing your stick into a stone, and it completely just bounced off, and you fell completely flat on your back, rigid, holding your stick with confidence, and you're just like, no one look at me. As you put the stick away, and then immediately, when you start going at it by hand, with that natural 20 and a 19, you make it up that bitch like it's no one's business. At all. Just, you completely embarrassed yourself on the very first, like,
You did
30
not
seconds
see,
of the climb.
No one saw anything.
No one saw a thing.
We saw
All right.
everything.
No, you didn't. No,
And-
you didn't.
And with this, we're going to enter a little bit of a cinematic moment here. Okay, guys? We are coming to the end of tonight's session, so I'm going to go into a little bit of a story time here for a moment. Cool?
Yep.
All
Go
right.
for it.
Nadia and Jin, can you guys just kind of form a line with the rest of the characters, just so that... Yep, thanks. It makes it easier for my screen on to show this. The black guys that you see standing there with guns, those are the tasking units. And you remember Clay said 6 of them. One seems to be missing now. And this man with deep red hair, Keeper Valari. No, you will not damage the creations. Valari, I swear to God, if you keep getting in my way. Valari shoves this tasking over. And the tasking turns, whoops, that is supposed to be on the map layer. Valari shoves. God damn it, this is a serious moment. It's a serious moment, I swear to God.
We just
Okay.
moved the whole tower.
It's like in Final Fantasy VI now.
God damn, he's strong.
All right, we're...
Guys, the tower's the boss.
Okay, all right, let's get our shit back together, please, guys. Let's get our shit together. Also, for the listeners, this tower model was developed by our very own Willie Makerfield. And she generously did it for our game, which we fully appreciate because my art skills are trash. But this was pretty awesome of her. So, a big hand to Lily. Can we get our shit back together?
Yep.
Alright, Mira, I'm gonna mute you if you don't shut up. Alright, so, Valari, pushes this tasking to the ground, snow getting kicked up as he drops his gun. Are you mad, man? Am I mad? Of course I'm mad. Who wouldn't be mad? My tower, my beautiful tower has achieved its perfect divinity. It has achieved perfection. And, he notices you all
Did we
begin...
just walk in on a mad science experiment?
No, you did not. You see, this man notices you and begins walking up to you all, creeping slowly closer and closer to you all. Ah, more worshippers of the divine spirit, the divine mechanical spirit, its perfection to the extraordinary, to the divine. He grabs Mirren's shoulders. Do you not see it, man? The perfection. His eyes black, bleeding this, deep, shadowy ooze. It comes off like smoke as you guys see these bubbling, oozing entities blasting out of the tower, landing next to the tasking units. The tasking, in a panic, begin to empty their weapons at each of these creatures that spawn out of it, burning through magazines. No, you fools! Do not kill my children! As you guys are listening to this, there is a massive explosion behind you. And as you turn, I need everyone to please give me a perception check.
I also wanted to ask if I could make a perception check with
I fail.
I wanted if I had a ranged weapon, I'd be interrupting this dude's monologue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm tempted to smack him already. Don't worry.
I am
This
too.
dude needs to get laid bad.
You guys hear me?
Oh?
Did you just leave?
Uh-oh. We lost Mirren. I need him.
Oh.
He's back.
Mirren, what happened?
Heard me. I was
It's so
trying to
funny, huh?
Okay, guys.
That wasn't.
Okay, can I actually make another perception check? Because when the keeper was looking into me, I want to make a perception check and look at her eyes, look for the symbol.
That is
Oh,
an
looks like
insight check, please.
Okay.
Please,
Perception.
please, please, Dice God, please, RNG. Yes.
In fact,
That's my perception.
I'm gonna take that roll from perception because I'm giving you that natural 17 that you rolled and adding the +1 to turn it to 18. Okay.
Yeah, they're like face to face with me, so I don't know how I wouldn't see
I'm
it.
gonna give it to you because I'm nice and I kind of want to freak you guys out a little bit. But you see this just before the explosion hits behind you. And by the way, when I say an explosion, I'm talking like here-ish. Night. I'm talking.
Oh my God.
I'm talking Hiroshima. Oh, whoops. I said I wouldn't talk about that. Nuclear bomb detonation.
Good catch, by the way.
Nuclear bomb detonation. Way off in the distance. You guys see a massive column of light come behind you. Mirren, I'm going to let you know you do see a symbol in this man's eyes. That upside down triangle.
Oh, the upside down triangle.
Yes,
It's
you
not
see it.
that simple.
And
Is he possessed?
something's in him. But as you guys turn around, you see way off in the distance, you can see another tower, or at least the smoke of it. It turns bright white before exploding into the sky, taking out many of the islands around it. Turning back around, Keeper Villari is holding his throat as you see it has been slit from ear to ear. He is clutching it, black and white ooze pouring out of his throat as he stares at you all before falling to his side, dying. Turning
That was. Oh, you're not done yet.
No. You see the black ooze pour from his throat and turn into one of these shadowy creatures, a virus. And right there is where we're going to end tonight's episode. I am so glad you all decided to join us. And I hope that you return in a couple of weeks. We're going to be breaking up this. Oh well, no, I'll make that note at the beginning of this because it's not going to make any sense when they reach the last part. We are going to be signing off for this session. Does anyone have any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
I love you.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in drugs and don't do school.
Oh my God.
You know what? You know what? I'm going to say something. I'm going to give them a word of wisdom. Go look up the song Don't Stay in School. Go look up that song and really listen to it. And then tell your parents to listen to it. Have your children listen to it. It is important. Anyway,
Listen to Ram Ranch.
No, okay, that's too
No,
much.
no.
That's too much. All right, we're
Uh,
signing off. We'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. Have an awesome evening.